Andy. Today we will discuss about the importance of daily routine, discuss how to create a daily routine for success. Uh, Daily routine plays a very important role in achieving success in life. It helps us manage our time, stay organized, and build positive habits. Successful people often follow structured routines that allows them to stay focused on their goals. Creating a good daily routine is not about being perfect, but about being consistent and making small improvements every day. In this discussion, we will explore how a daily routine can be created and how it leads to success. Now, we will start today's discussion with the ChatGPT. You stay tuned with us for this wonderful discussion. Now, we will start talking with ChatGPT. Hello,
Hey there.
how are
I'm
you?
here and
How are
I'm
you?
doing really I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. What can I help you with today?
Okay. Today we will discuss about the topic how to create daily routine for success.
That sounds like a really valuable topic. I'd love to dive into that. Do you have a specific kind of success in mind, like personal growth, professional goals, or something else?
Yeah.
So we
My first question is, what does a successful daily routine means to you?
That's a great question. I think a successful daily routine is one that aligns with your core values and goals. It's not just about being busy, it's about making consistent progress toward what matters most, whether that's learning, health, relationships, or your career.
Okay. My next question is, what are the key habits that should be included in a daily routine?
Yeah, absolutely. I think some key habits would be things like a morning reflection or gratitude practice, some kind of physical movement or exercise, a dedicated focus time for your most important work, and also some downtime or relaxation. And of course, regular reflection at the end of the day to see how it all went.
Right. My next question is, what are the key habits that should be included in daily routine?
Ah, got it. So, key habits to include would be things like setting a consistent wake up time, planning your day the night before, prioritizing your top three tasks, having a break or mindfulness practice, and ensuring some evening wind down, like reading or journaling, so you end the day with purpose and calm.
Okay. How can we? How can you start building a routine from scratch?
Yeah, great point. I think the best way to start is really small. Pick just one or two habits you want to build first, maybe a morning habit or a wind down habit. Then be consistent. Do it every day at the same time. Track your progress, and once that becomes second nature, add another habit. Keep it gradual so you can stay on track.
Okay. What role uh, does
Ex-
time management play in a daily routine?
Oh, it plays a huge role. Time management is kind of the backbone of a solid routine. When you allocate specific time blocks to your key tasks, you reduce distractions, you stay focused, and you make sure you're moving toward your goals every day. So it's really about being intentional with your time.
Right. How can setting goals improve your daily routine?
Yeah, goals give you that direction and purpose. When you know what you're aiming for, you can align your daily actions with those bigger milestones. So every habit or task becomes a step toward that success, making your routine feel really purposeful and motivating.
What are some common mistakes people make when creating a routine?
Yeah, a big one is trying to do too much at once, so it gets overwhelming and you burn out. Another mistake is being too rigid, so if something doesn't fit one day, you give up. And sometimes people forget to schedule rest. You need downtime as much as productivity.
How can you stay consistent with your routine every day?
Yeah, staying consistent really comes down to a few things. First, keep it simple so it's easy to follow. Set reminders or use a habit tracking app, and also be kind to yourself. If you slip one day, just get back on track the next. Routine is a marathon, not a sprint.
Right. What should be included in a morning routine for success?
Ooh, great question. A solid morning routine might include waking up at the same time, maybe some light exercise to energize you, a short mindfulness or gratitude practice, a healthy breakfast, and a clear review of your top priorities for the day. That sets a positive tone right from the start.
Right. How does a good night routine affect your next day?
Oh, absolutely. A good night routine sets you up for restful sleep, and that means you wake up more refreshed, clear headed, and ready to tackle your day. So things like winding down without screens, maybe some light reading, and a consistent bedtime all make a big difference.
How can students balance study, rest, and hobbies in a routine?
Yeah, that's such a key challenge. I think the trick is scheduling everything. So set dedicated study blocks, but also block time for rest and hobbies. Even short breaks can refresh you. And if possible, keep a weekly plan so you know what to expect and stay balanced.
Right. Uh, what role does discipline play in maintaining a routine?
Oh, discipline is really the backbone. Motivation can come and go, but discipline is what keeps you showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it. So by sticking to your planned habits, you build that internal muscle, and eventually it becomes natural.
Okay, right, right. Nice. My next question is uh, how can you adjust your routine when things don't go as planned?
That's such a good point. I think the key is flexibility. When something pops up, don't just ditch the whole routine, just adjust. Maybe shorten a task or shift it to another time. Reflect at the end of the day, see what worked, and tweak things so you stay on track without being too hard on yourself.
Okay. What are some tools or methods to track your daily routine?
Yeah, there are a bunch of great options. You can use a simple journal or a planner, habit tracking apps like Habitica or Streaks, or even just a spreadsheet to log what you do each day. The key is reviewing regularly so you can see patterns and adjust as needed.
Right. How can a routine help reduce stress and increase productivity?
Oh, definitely. A routine gives you structure and predictability, so you're not constantly reacting to chaos. When you know what to expect, you feel more in control, which lowers stress. Plus, with that structure, you can prioritize your most important work, so you get more done in less time.
Okay. What is the importance of breaks in a daily routine?
Oh, breaks are really crucial. They prevent burnout and keep your mind fresh. Short breaks between tasks or even a longer midday break can really boost focus and creativity. So instead of seeing breaks as a distraction, think of them as a recharge that keeps you productive in the long run.
Okay. How can physical activity be included in a busy routine?
Yeah, great question. It doesn't have to be a huge time commitment. Things like a quick 10-minute morning stretch, a brisk walk during lunch, or even just taking the stairs instead of the elevator. The idea is to make it easy and build it in. So consistency is more important than a long session.
How long does it take to build a strong daily habit?
Yeah, it really varies, but a common idea is around 21 to 30 days for a habit to start forming. But to really make it stick, often it takes a couple of months. So be patient, stay consistent, and eventually it will feel completely natural.
Okay. Can a routine be flexible or should it be strict? Why?
Yeah, it definitely can be flexible. A good routine gives you a structure to fall back on, but it shouldn't be so rigid that you can't adapt. Life changes, so give yourself permission to adjust, especially when unexpected things come up.
Okay, right. My last question is how can reviewing your routine regularly help you improve?
Yeah, reviewing regularly is so powerful. It lets you see what's working, what's not, and where you might be overcommitting or getting off track. By reflecting, you can tweak things, set new priorities, and keep your routine aligned with your goals.
Okay, right, right. Uh,
You're welcome.
can you give me any example for this?
Of course. So let's say you have a morning routine where you plan to wake up at 6 a.m., exercise, and then start work. After a week, you might review and realize you're not getting enough sleep. So you adjust by going to bed earlier, or maybe you shorten your workout slightly. That kind of reflection and tweak keeps you improving over time.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you ever want to revisit this or need more tips, just let me know.
Okay, okay. Why not? In conclusion, A well planned daily routine can make a big difference in our lives. It helps us stay disciplined, use our time wisely, and move closer to our goals. While it may be difficult at first, consistency and flexibility are key to maintaining a routine. Everyone's routine can be different, but the main goal is to create a balanced and productive day. By improving our daily habits, we can build successful future step by step. Thank you very much for listening our discussion. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.